Good morning, Ms. Cintron.
Good morning, Judge.
Ma'am, you are charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine.
The hearing begins with a serious collision. A patrol unit struck so hard it was pushed into another vehicle. The officer trapped inside had to break his own window to escape. And at the center of it all, a driver who insists she only had one drink.
$1,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor. On February 19th, 2025, at approximately 10:24 p.m., officers were dispatched regarding a patrol vehicle that was rear-ended by another vehicle. The patrol unit had heavy damage, leaving the patrol unit disabled. The impact of the defendant's car crashing into the patrol unit caused the unit to be pushed
But
forward.
the story grows heavier. Surveillance, receipts, and statements show she'd been at the restaurant for 5 hours, with a bill listing more than she admitted. Field tests show clear signs of impairment, refusal of breath, refusal of blood, a warrant signed, and now a second charge, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, the vehicle itself.
Be pushed forward and crashed into the car that the officer had pulled over on the side of the road for a traffic stop, causing heavy damage to that vehicle as well. The officer was trapped inside his vehicle and had to break the
I
driver's
think
side
I read about this.
window
Yeah.
to exit. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
The officer then made contact with the defendant, who was the driver, and helped her out of her motor vehicle. The defendant advised she was coming from Hooters and had consumed one alcoholic beverage, namely a Blue Moon, before the crash happened. Another officer made contact with the on-duty manager at Hooters, who advised that the defendant arrived around 5 p.m. and left around 10 p.m., provided the defendant's bill listing one Blue Moon and one fireball shot. SFSTs were conducted. It was a 6 out of 6 on the HGN, but the walk and turn and the one leg stand were refused. The DIC was read and the defendant refused both breath and blood. A blood warrant was signed. There is an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon out of the same transaction
Is that
because of the car accident.
because of the car accident?
So may I add a little bit to that, Judge?
I'm sorry?
May I add something to that, Judge? Judge, she was at the Hooters. There was some people there trying to get some real estate business going. She's a real estate agent. And as she's
Her
coming,
attorney argues the crash was an accident of positioning, that the officer had stopped a car too close to the freeway entrance, a point that might matter later, but not today. In this room, the only question is whether probable cause exists. And for the judge, the answer is immediate.
and as she's coming, she left and she's getting onto the freeway. She goes by there all the time. And she's entering the freeway, Highway 59 going north. She was entering and the police officer had stopped someone right there. I mean, it's right at the entrance. And I'm arguing upstairs that the police officer maybe should have moved up a little further up, not right at the entrance. She's trying to get in. She's looking to her left, the incoming traffic, and she hit the police officer on the right side. It wasn't like it was just, she got him from the right side of her vehicle. But, you know, it is what it is, Judge. I'm dealing with it upstairs, but.
I'm happy to entertain that in a suppression if you want. But right now, this is just probable cause, and I have to give them time to, craft arguments for them. So,
I'm not arguing the DWI
With
judge.
no prior criminal history, she's given a chance to fight her case from the outside. But the judge's warnings are sharp. No drinking, no drugs, no driving without a valid license, no excuses. One mistake, he says, can end freedom in an instant.
DWI judge, I don't even know what the blood test is right now.
we'll wait, right?
We'll wait, but I'm
So-
upstairs. I don't want it to sound so bad to her because there was some contribution of some kind of negligence.
Again,
And
I understand.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, of course. So, have you run her license?
We have, it's eligible.
Okay, Ms. Cintron, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Can you run her, see if she has any prior DWIs, please? And CIC. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or illegal drugs, your bond will be revoked. You will go into jail. That's it. Do you understand? You are not allowed to drive unless you have a valid Texas driver license and liability insurance in your name. If you do not have either, you may not drive, and that is a part of your bond condition as well. Do you understand?
Yes, Judge.
She doesn't have any history.
Okay, so because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. You don't have to waste your time coming to court, but you must stay in touch with Mr. Cervantes, and he will tell you if and when you have to go back to court. If he tells me that you've gone AWOL, that he can't get a hold of you, likewise, I will, revoke your bond. Just stay out of trouble. Don't use, and especially don't pick up any new cases. Keep my community safe. That's all I'm asking. Do you understand?
I understand, Judge.
Okay. I'm going to have you sign a release. So Victoria will get with Felicia for your bond conditions. And after that, you guys are free to go.
I have one other thing, is I don't know what the court can do about it. They've impounded her car at the towing place, and she has her laptop that she has all her contracts, her real estate business. She has, software for contracts, deeds of trust, and after.
Would you be opposed to getting laptop and things of that nature?
Don't let her get it. She had her
File a
purse.
motion to return.
I'll do that. I'll
File it. I'll entertain it.
Very well. I'll do that. I'll have something on
Yeah,
you.
I just, give a copy to state so that they can see it. With whether they have any opposition or not, we'll have a hearing and then,
Very well.
sooner you do it. Right.
We'll get it done, Judge.
I'd like to be ready.
Yeah, well, of course. Right. So just serve everyone and then,
Very well. Thank you, Judge.
all right, please.
Right this way.
Yes, right there. You just say, like us. But I mean, is not telling anybody, not doing anything. I mean, you started reporting, but you didn't do the interview, you didn't start community service, you didn't.
Well, like, I couldn't make one of my visits. I tried to reschedule. She's gonna be on your Wi-Fi.
All right, look, he doesn't like excuses.
Okay.
All right, tell him that you moved with your father
Anything?
in Corpus.
Computer going to spoil your honor, but trying to pull it now. I can see though, I have her license, her license. is not
Excuse.
Okay, so Mr. Butler, there's a couple things that I'd like to do prior to acquiescing to you. The first thing that I would like to do is have her get her license back. She still, after, 10 years, still doesn't have a Texas driver license. And I don't want her out on the road if she's potentially driving without a license. State is saying that her license is not eligible, right?
And House I've read her NCIC, your honor, no new law violations.
No new law violations? Okay, great. So the only other thing that I would like is maybe a DWI education class, because that's the idea, that we learn so that there are no new offenses in the future. And then I'm happy to acquiesce with you.
Okay.
But
I will get a hold of DPS and find out. I don't know if her license is not eligible. I don't know if it's just because of the case or if there's like unpaid traffic. I don't know.
I will give you time, Mr. Butler. I mean, we
Okay.
were already at 3,200. What's another,
And I
30 to 60 days to,
Thought you would
I don't care.
looks
license. I didn't take a class and pay a fine. That's what it says.
Okay.
The time doesn't matter to me at this point. Results are what matter.
Okay.
The only thing I would like is to get her back on the road legally. So car insurance in your name, a valid license, and that we have you learn something where you take a DWI education class, and then everybody's happy.
I'll go
But the
over.
idea is that you learn.
Yes, sir.
Because, watch the news. Every single day, someone dies from a DWI in our county. Every single day.
Sir.
It's got to stop. And the way it does is with education.
And I'll go.
So why don't we set it, I trust you, you're tip top. So why don't we set it 30 days to give you time to start looking into it? And then just keep us in the loop.
I'll do it, Judge.
We'll hold over the MRP.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead and have a seat.
Right this way.
Martinell, I am ordering you as a condition of your bond while you're on bond in this court, not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. You will be randomly tested. I'm telling you now, I'm going to test you because I want at least one test that's negative. If I find that you're using alcohol or illegal drugs, it's really not going to go well for you. Do you understand?
Yes, Your
You
Honor.
do not have a valid Texas driver license. You will now also be signing an affidavit with me today, promising me that you're not going to drive. I don't care what's going on in your life. You cannot justify getting into a car for any reason.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
I do.
It's okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you come up here, swear to us that you're not gonna drive. I will get you to police here where you'll sign your bond conditions, and then you guys are free to go. Okay, thanks, Jeff. Okay. We already got a court date. Is mom's here?
Mom's here.
Hi, Mom. You're not happy. I told you, I don't want you using. And it's now, as of 2:20, which is 7 days ago, we have another positive test. What was the day that he was ordered not to use? Police
December
here?
31st, I believe, Judge.
When, we'll say it again?
December 31st.
I can give you the benefit of the doubt and send him right now. But you're ordered to come back right now. I'll send you right now just to get a benefit of the doubt. Confirmatory test now.
He did smoke about 3 weeks ago, Judge.
Then I'm
He'll probably
going to
just,
send you now,
Okay.
but we'll see. Take a seat for me. I'm going to send you right now. You have to come back. Here, let me get this back to you, please. Good morning, Mr. Harris. Good morning. Sir, you're charged with the offense of failure to identify oneself to a peace officer. You were facing 180 days in jail with credit for you're facing 180 days in jail, and it looks like you've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 180 days in jail with credit for the 80 that you have served. Does this take care of the case upstairs?
Yes, Your Honor, I've emailed the felony prosecutor and his attorney, and it's part of the plea is that they'll dismiss.
The case upstairs?
Yes.
Okay, you need to understand that that's an extremely, that's just a great deal. And I'm going to tell you now, probably not many times in life, something like that's going to happen. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Anytime you avoid a felony, it's a win. But if it